All right, baby, we're back. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm here again. So, this is not a random seed. This is still the same set seed I've been doing. I'm going to explain again why. Random seeds are hard, dude. Like, the furthest I've gotten was getting to another fortress until I just keep dying. And it takes forever to get a good seed. I don't know how they do it, but really quick, I want to say some things about this run. I'm doing a new strat, as you can probably see. Like, I'm going for I go for the bottom houses first, and then now you see that I'm up here. So I'm trying this out because hopefully I'm hoping this will save a little bit more time in the long run. Also, as you can see, I've been practicing. I have practiced, so I've been practicing one cycling and crafting. So my crafting has gotten, in my opinion, better. In my opinion. And yeah, so we're at like about a minute. I'm trying. Like 21 minutes. Now another reason why I wanted to play the seed again was because I wanted to lower my time again. I know it kind of seems silly since I already got sub 30, but I wanted to lower it again. I don't really know completely why, but we're gonna go for the iron golem here. Actually, as soon as I get the bread, and so for more food mainly. But in this route, I'm hoping that this should give me more beds, actually, in the long run. This gives me more beds than the old route, because, yeah, it does give me more beds than what I usually did, because I get those top houses, and then with the Iron Golem being close enough, I can get that house as well as these. I was a little worried this would be a little bit of an overkill, but it turns out it's not too bad, and besides, I'm going to try... I attempt a little bit at a one cycle-ish. I'm still a little nervous because I sometimes still mess up, but I guess we all mess up. So I'll talk more about it in a second, but I do attempt to do one cycle. But I go here and do the usual routing stuff. I'm really happy with the looting that is going on there. I get, so I go for the cows, so I have a longer lasting food source, and we're about to 3 minutes. So I know it kind of seems a slight waste of time I'm going for these cows. And then also I've changed how many iron I grab. So since I have 5, I grab 1, and I don't grab the coal here. I actually found that it's a little faster if you go down here first. If you grab the coal from down here. See, there's so many different coal veins. I was going to organize my inventory here and actually grab coal, but then I found a skeleton, so I just decided to run away. Almost forget to grab the coal, but I grab it here. And then I don't have enough cobblestone, so I'm mining the cobblestone so I have enough. Yeah. And then I think... No, that... Oh, never mind. I thought there was a baby zombie, but that must have been a different run that I happened. But... very happy with the crafting as well again. I've also been working on my portal building. I do have to work with ravines, because when I've been doing random seed, I've gotten a lot of like shipwreck seeds. I feel like that would probably be one of the things I want to work on. I want to get one cycling like down, like one cycling just. I want to get it down so I can just have that reliably. For some reason, the water decides to spill over, but no matter. I got a lot of it done, so it doesn't really matter that much. We're saying about 4 minutes, and this is actually this is actually really good entry. About 4 minutes and about a 5-ish minute entry, basically. So a little less than a 5-minute entry. I've had like a 4-minute entry like a 3:45 or a 4 minute. That was a really good run that I had, but it had its own problem that for some reason I messed up on the eyes. I accidentally threw one when I was in the Stronghold, so that was like, yeah. But we're here, so I'm gathering these blocks so I can bridge the gap. Yeah, so I want to get one cycling down. I don't know about zero. Seems interesting, but it seems hard, you know? Like, I enjoy speedrunning. I do really want to get a random seed because, man, are they hard. Like, they're so annoyingly hard. I don't, honestly, I see how much skill's involved. Look, for just doing set seed, originally I just started doing set seeds for practice. I mean, it prepared me a lot, but there's just so many different situations you have to prepare for. It's kind of crazy how much you have to prepare for. There could be, you might have a village, but the iron golem drops like 3 iron. So then you have a few options. You either, 1, reroll, 2, do the cool route of like trading with villagers to get a bucket quickly. I've run into that. That I think was one of them. I got a 6-minute entry in, so I did that one relatively fast. So that was kind of fun to do. But there's a lot of variety in random seeds. I had no idea. I mean, if you watch like I've watched Wreck Rep videos, so I could kind of get a feel of how much randomness there was involved in it. But it's hard. Like, it was harder than what I was expecting. Also, it was harder than what I was expecting. And for some reason these piglins, they were having a really hard time getting into the hole for whatever reason. So finally they decided to go into the hole. So then, what I do first is I go over here and grab the gold, so they're constantly trading. But then I also remembered, first I wanted to try something else because the last few runs I was doing that, so I also wanted to try grabbing this chest first since they were trading already. And it would also, I felt like it would be faster this time. So then I go back up here, then grab this gold. And then I'll go back, drop the gold, and get the remaining chests. Because this chest is like the furthest away. And then I come back for this one. I was debating whether or not to grab it, but then I decided to grab it anyway because there's the piglins over here are already stocked a lot on gold. I think they're just about to run out. So then I can chuck them all this gold. I go down here and grab these 2 chests. Once again, happy looting. Yeah, so overall, I'll try to get a random seed done. It's hard. I don't know. So that I wanted to catch up on you guys because I haven't uploaded in a while. That was one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading in a while. The other reason is because of life. I also do have bigger plans for the future, I think. I think what I'll do is, I have a really big video coming up with a collab with one of my friends. It's gonna be a long video. It's taken a while, so we'll see how that goes. And so so we're leaving the fortress at about 9 minutes, which is faster than my old route, which I left at 11. So I pearl here to save more time, because I found out while doing this run over much practice is that more pearls saves more time. Because then you can just teleport to pretty much everywhere, saving a lot of time. It does use more food, but since I grabbed the steak, I make up for that. So then I can just pearl to a lot more of the places, saving a lot more of the time. So overall, it ends up being faster. So yeah, I think if I remember right, we enter like the fortress at like 11 minutes or 10, just over 10 or something. Yeah, it must be a little over 10. Yeah, maybe like 10, 20 or something, I don't know. But, either way, let's see. If I remember right, in this run too, the blazes had really good drop rates. So, that was good. This is actually, I think, one of the most pearls I've ever gotten to run. It was like 16 and 10. I've never had that much. I think the second amount I had was during a random seed run. I had 16 in a different run. That was pretty good too. I preemptively lowered my render distance to stop mobs from spawning and load this. We get 2 spawns. I see a wither skeleton slightly freak out, but I'm getting a little damage from the blazes. So, I decided to go for the wither skeleton first and then go for the blaze. Yeah, so then after I kill that, then I go for the blazes. This one should drop if I remember right. One of them should drop. I thought one of them dropped. Yeah, one of them already dropped. So, we're sitting at 11 minutes. I forget how fast this was. It was actually, the blaze rates were really good. So, I mined this out because I don't want to risk a bed bomb. I do, because I was also thinking about going for the other blazes that had spawned around the fortress. There was one that that was right near here, like I'm scouting it out right now, more blazes, but then it spawned, so I take care of these first, and I was gonna go for those. Then I realized I was at 3, so I didn't want to mess this up. I go for about 4 blaze rods since I know that's in a portal. So I just go for 4, so I can, because it would be faster to save time since I don't need that amount. And besides, I get more pearls that way instead of changing more of them into eyes. So I'm debating on whether or not to go for these blazes, but I realize they're kind of decently far out and decide to wait for these. And luckily, they ended up turning out with this one. I think this one dropped. Yeah, that one drops, which causes, so then I turn up my render distance by slightly too many for my liking. So then I lower it again. So we're exiting about 12:40, about to be 13 minutes. So I pearled over here and then pearl again. So this time I don't have the copy paste coordinates because I just found out pretty much anywhere in this area is pretty much good, as long as you build within this area. So yeah, I splashed myself with fire res in case I fall for whatever reason, but I'm a pro Minecrafter, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Anyway, so I kind of just randomly choose and found this area was, I don't know. One time I had a run where I spawned in the Stronghold. I wish I could have marked that down because then I could probably just use that again. But then I spawned in a different cave that I haven't spawned in before. I scouted out a little bit and then open F3 and decide that this should be a decent spot to dig up in. I think it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I was fine. I thought that was the surface, but it turned out to be dirt. So I just kept digging. I am hoping to get a random seed, but I'm not sure completely. I also have a few other video ideas I want to try to do. I threw a pearl there. But I have a few other video ideas that I want to do. Some of them, I have a video that I'm going to post, but it's just, it's taking a little bit. It's a little bit long, but I'm hoping to post that one and a few other ideas that I've been meaning to post. But hopefully I start posting more. Just life has been a little bit busy. to be honest. I hear a little whatever creature, so I block that up. And we're digging down at about 15 minutes. So, not my fastest digging down. I have dug down at like 14 minutes. So, it's not like my fastest entry, but it is decently fast. I go no mobs, so I go and grab the extra food. Accidentally drop my bucket, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mine down, and then navigate the stronghold like usual. So I'm trying to not freak out because this is actually pretty good pacing. This is kind of a new-ish PB of getting down here. It's not too terribly. It's just, it's pretty good. For me, it was good pacing. So I decided to drop a lot of the items here, and then just decide that I can save more time if I just go towards it already. So I blocked that off, and then, yeah, so now we're at the portal room. I fill them out, and then I enter the end at 16 minutes, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, I chuck more items and also get my bed situated, because I was considering on doing a 1 cycle. I'll explain what happened, so it wasn't as fast as it probably should have been. I throw the fire res just because they're, I decided to just do that. I was going to do this layout, but you'll see why in a minute, because I forgot I could just shoot the crystals, so I just decided to get rid of my pickaxe and do that. I think I hit that one. Yep, I hit that one. So then, I forgot to set up the 1 cycle platform. It was probably like that was the biggest reason why I didn't go for one, was because I completely forgot about it. About like the, you know, setting up the little platform thing. But also, I just happened to eliminate a whole bunch of the stuff. I see it start to perch, but then I realized, oh shoot, I don't have the obsidian in my hotbar, I just didn't set it up. So I just continued going for the crystals instead. So, yep, I missed that perch. It nearly kills me. Thank goodness it does not. I was left on half a heart. That was a close death there. Thankfully, it didn't kill me. So I go back to... I again forget to set up the 1 cycle platform again, so I still am shooting down the crystals. Yep. Also, for some reason, the dragon's perch was extremely short. It was super short. I wait for the dragon to go away to get rid of this caged one right here. Then after I see it, I'm kind of just waiting. I see it like looping back around, so I don't want to risk it bumping into me and knocking me off. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I pearl up to this one and take this one. Yep. So, I climb up onto this one. I think the dragon perches again, but I'm already invested in getting these crystals down, because then I also don't have to worry about if I mess up the 1 cycle, which sometimes it's not 100% chance that I will, but sometimes I do tend to mess up. So to prevent that, I just do that. I shoot down more of the crystals that I can. I think I see the dragon breast rising up. I check all of them, pearl down to this one here. I go down here and I clutch down and then break the crystal. I think the dragon perches again here. I was thinking about pearling there, but I didn't want to risk it. So I clutched down here. I didn't want to have ghost water in my inventory, so I wanted to make sure. Realized it was perching, and so decided, well, this far anyway, I'm going to just get rid of all the crystals. So, I know this isn't a 1 cycle anyway, but this is kind of... I broke a lot of the crystals really fast anyway, so I was kind of happy with it. So I break this one, and boom, all the crystals are now broken. So now, I should remember to build the one cycle platform. So then I curl over down, and it's like, yep, that's right, I have to build the one cycle platform. So I build the one cycle platform, and now is the waiting game. It's sitting at 20 minutes, so I'm like desperately hoping that the dragon comes down to perch. And then I see the flick. I saw it flick to that direction before I pearled, so I just stood here. And then I start one cycling. Oh, then I couldn't get all the beds out. So then I started attacking the dragon with my axe. It was doing pretty decent damage, honestly. I think I got a shot off before it left. Yep. Yeah, then it got behind the pillar before it could hit. We were 21 minutes. I was desperately hoping it would perch again. I was watching it, and I think it perches again very soon, while doing damage with arrows. And I see the flick happen. So I run over, and fire the last bed, and boom. So I kind of did a little bit of a one cycle. I was 21 minutes and 30 seconds. This was crazy. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I have a lot more video ideas. I hope to upload more videos. I'm sorry, life kind of got busy, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.